Hey everyone, just wanted to get on here and give you guys a deck profile for the combo video that I've posted already for this deck, the Dragon Link Synchro deck. So yeah, as you guys, if you guys haven't seen the combo video, go check it out. I explain how to play this deck thoroughly and all the main combos. They're very long combos. Like the turn will take you like 10 minutes, so uh, yeah, you definitely need to watch that if you're interested in playing this deck. So without further ado, let's get started. So yeah, uh, oh yeah, actually one more note. This is the post ban list, um, like the deck profile. Yeah. So Magnemite and Chaos Base to one. Let's get started. Rocket Tracer, we're playing two because it's a good card. You can, if this is the only thing in your hand, you can make a Savage Pass with one negate. That's why you don't really want to draw it too often. It's good. You get it later on in your combo. You search it, so it's fine to have it at two. Next, playing Rocket Recharger. We're playing. Uh, yeah, Recharger as a level 4 non-tuner. You all know what it does already, but we're playing Silver Rocket Dragon as well as another level 4 non-tuner. It also has a cool effect: if a link monster targets it, it can destroy itself and banish a card from your opponent's extra deck. You get to look at it, kind of like Unicorn. It also has 1900 attack, so you can go for game with it and kind of like not have your opponent like suspicious about like you can go in a battle phase with 1900 less attack and then summon this right off of Tracer, just go for game right there, which I've done a lot of times actually. And with Boot Sector, it goes up to 2200 attack, which comes up. So last, we're playing Abstract Dragon for the rocket package because it's vital. You need to be able to search your rockets, so that allows you to do that. We're also playing 3 Quick Launch. Quick Launch is amazing. I mean, E-Telly for the deck. Summons any of your rocket monsters. So play 3 of that. And then to go along with that, we're playing Boot Sector Launch. Boot Sector Launch is, vital for the deck as well to do your Dragon Link plays. Next on, we're playing the Chaos package. Playing 3 Seyfert, Starlight Seyfert. A lot of people might know what he does already. But yeah, you just send any number of dragons from your hand and field to the graveyard, and you search dragon from your deck with levels equal to the number of the levels that you sent. You also banish it from the graveyard and recycle to your hand a lighter dark level 8 dragon. So we're playing 3. You can also do some cool stuff with this, like send a level 2 dragon from your hand and search for like Remus. So for the Chaos package, we've got 1 Chaos space. That's all we got left. It's okay though, so we can use this to send a lighter dark monster to the graveyard and search the opposite type that cannot be normal summoned or set. So you send light, you gotta search dark. So you search your black and white dragons. White dragon summoning itself by banishing a dark monster from your graveyard, and black dragon searching summoning itself by banishing a light, and they both search each other when they're sent to the graveyard. And also Bestial Lubellion. So this is another search target for Chaos Base. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Lubellion is a good board breaker, and yeah, a good extender as well. Like sending a searching Druid Worm turn 2, and then setting the Druid Worm to summon this, and then placing Beast is like, helps you break boards. It's pretty good. We also need to play one Magnemite because it's limited now. You know, great card, DD Crow style for lighter dark monsters in the graveyard. Quick effect if your opponent controls a monster and searches any dragon from deck or graveyard to hand on end phase. Always going to come in handy. Bestial Sarnier, great card. You can discard it actually and get Lubellion in the grave, and you can summon the Lubellion in your combo. And you can use the Lubellion to give you Beast or if you need it, or you can extend with Regained. One Jerusalem because it's a board breaker, like I said. It's a great card. People might be playing tier elements now, so might have to bump up the bestial count, but we'll see about that in the future. One Branded Beast because it helps you break boards, as like I said before. Yeah, it's a good card. You gotta play it. Helps you play through Dark Ruler as well. It gives you interruptions. So next we're playing Branded Regained. Like I said, this thing can substitute for Chaos Space a lot of the time. And yeah, just great for recursion and grind games. Next off is a package that is full of one card combos. The reason why I played this deck, it is so resilient. Like, most of the time people will hand trap you. Even if they hand trap you in this combo, you can just go into Dragon Link stuff, which is a great way to just pivot and like play through anything. So the one card combo, the best one card starter is Druganity Remus. Why? Because you gotta watch the combo video to figure that out. But this gets you Dragon Ravine. It also is a free body. Can summon itself when you control a Dragooney monster. Can summon itself from a graveyard when you control a Dragooney monster, and yeah, gets locks you into dragons though when you use that effect of coming back from the graveyard. But your whole extra deck is gonna be dragons almost, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's a great one card combo. You want to see this in your hand, so we're playing 3 copies. Alright. Next we're playing 3 Dragon Ravine. Because Dragon Ravine is a good starter. It is also the one card combo. You do require a dragon in the hand to do the full combo, but you can still make a great Dragon Link-ish board. If you are if you're not able to go that full combo, you can pivot into a lot of good boards. So we're playing 3. We use both effects. It's a soft once per turn. It's a great card. So we're playing 1 Terraforming because, yeah, we're playing Dragon Ravine. Might as well play Terraforming if it's a 1 card combo. And also, to help get to that more, we're playing Gold Sarcophagus. And we're also playing Tempest, Dragon Ruler of Storms. So Gold Sark will banish the Tempest, and the Tempest will search Remus when it's banished. Tempest is also a great way to unbrick your hand. If you have winds in your hand, you can send Tempest and a wind to search Remus or whatever you need, any dragon. Tempest can also come back from the graveyard to give you another body for Link Water or whatever you need. To also help get to that package again, we're playing the Rainbow Bridge package. Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. Yeah, so this thing, you banish it from the graveyard, you search your Crystal Beast, Cobalt Eagle. Yeah, your Crystal Beast, Cobalt Eagle. And your Dragon Arena or whatever field spell you need, but mostly Dragon Arena. The Cobalt Eagle has synergy with the deck because it's level 4. You can go Synchro 8 with it with a Tracer. You can also, if you draw it, you can put it back to the top of your deck and then still get your combo going if you have your starter. You can also make Romulus with it, and you can make JDR with it because it's a wing beast. So to get that whole engine going, we're playing Foolish Burial Goods. We're playing 3 copies. This is also a 1-card starter. And for that package, if you've seen the video, if you haven't, go check it out, the combo video. Dragoonie Legatus is vital. So we play 1 of him. I consider playing more, because if you play against a deck that banishes cards from your deck, and then this guy gets banished, you can still do your Dragon Link plays. So honestly, that's why I don't play more than 1. Dragoonie Arma Mistletoe, same reason as Legatus not to play more than 1, but it's part of the combo, so you need it. You make a tomb with it. It's great. You also search it off of the Dragoonie Glow, which we're playing 1 of. Yeah, Dragoonie Glow is pretty good. It adds a level 5 or higher Dragoonie from your deck to the to your hand or from the graveyard. So if you draw the Mistletoe, you can discard it and get it back later. Next, we're playing 2 Mist Valley Baby Rock. You gotta play 2 because they're part of the combo. You can play 3 as well. Like I know. In OG Dragoonie combos, you kind of start off with him to make your Romulus, but yeah, you don't have to do that exactly. And if you see the combo video, you'll see why. So I'm only playing 2, and then I'm playing 1 Zephyros the Elite because the effect is once per duel. It's also a wing beast. It's a level 4. You can make, it's a dark as well. Synergizes with pretty much every engine. It's really good. Same reasons as a Cobalt Eagle. You can just make everything what you want with it. Next, we're playing Red MD, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Yep, so this guy's good. You need him for the combo as well. If you draw him off the Atomb, you can summon Tempest instead and banish the Tempest with this to summon itself. The Tempest will search, or you could do Magnumit and then banish the Atomb, or whatever you need to do in that situation, whatever you feel is best. So yeah, next we got a spicy tech that I figured out. Well, I didn't figure it out. I saw that the legend Shunping was playing it in his dragon deck a couple of years ago. Saw it in an old video on YouTube. He kind of explained that you should play Galaxy Serpent. Yeah, Galaxy Serpent. So Galaxy Serpent is great in this deck. It synergizes with every engine. Synergizes with the Chaos engine, the Rocket engine, because it's a level 4 Laura Dragon. It synergizes with Dragoonie engine because it's a level 2 tuner dragon. This plus your bricks that are the wing beasts, you can just go into JDR right off the bat with those. You can play through Interruption. It's great. Plays around Droll as well. So to summon it, we play Unexpected Die. So Unexpected Die, we're playing 3 copies because it's not once per turn. It is also a starter. Sorry, it's an extender. It is not a starter in itself, which is why in some builds of this deck I have played just 1 Unexpected Die. But yeah, we're playing 3 in this build. Next, we're on to the hand trap session. We're only playing 1 of each of these hand traps. We're playing 1 Ash Blossom. Great card overall. I would play more of this because I think it's like the best hand trap. Searches are very vital. If you stop somebody at the right point in the search, their turn might end. So next we're playing 1 Infinite Impermanence. Yeah, Imperm is good. Imperm is like a good hand trap going first or second. Negate a monster. Some situations negate a spell, so it's great. We're also playing 1 Nibiru the Primal Being. Yep, Nibiru. Because it's good against combo decks, and it's great to have it 1. I don't want to see more than 1 in my hand ever. And It's good for cross out, which we'll be playing. You can figure it out. I mean, you probably figured out like why we're playing one of each of these hand traps. We're also playing one drill and lockbird. It's a popular hand trap. It was last format. We'll see if it is still in this format. Um, but yeah, it's a good card. Can help you win some games as well. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Effect Veiler is next. Effect Veiler is a good card. It synergizes with the Chaos Engine because it's a light monster. It's also like decently popular, so we play it as well for that reason. Um, Next, we're playing some more defensive cards. We're playing Triple Tactics Thrust. Yeah, Triple Tactics Thrust is a great card. It's a new staple. Going first, it's not as good, I'd say, unless they're playing something that summons a monster to their field on your turn. But other than that, it's great going second. You can search pretty much any kind of board breaker you want, or possibly an extender. If your opponent uses a monster effect. We're also playing one Dark Ruler No More. It is a great board breaker. Mandatory, I think. Like, you gotta play some amount of copies of this in your deck. You want to draw it. If you know, you're facing an insurmountable board with like a bunch of monster negates and like with monsters and stuff. You use this, they can't respond, and you're able to play the game. Next, we're playing Triple Tactics Talents. Yeah, Triple Tactics Talents. Playing two copies of this, it's great to help you like play through interruption. Good to help you break boards, go in second. You know, maybe rip the card. Like if you get hand trapped going first, you rip the other card from their hand, like the other hand trap from their hand, or you can draw two depending on your situation. And the last cards are all like defensive cards. So we're playing Called by the Grave. Yeah, Called by the Grave is good. Yeah, for the purpose of playing through hand traps. Obviously, it doesn't stop Imperm, but it's still a great card. The same reason we are playing Crossout Designator. Yeah, Crossout Designator. So, this card is, yeah, it's really good. You know, we're playing one ofs of all the pretty much popular hand traps, so like, yeah, Crossout comes in handy. You just cross out what you don't want to deal with. If you haven't used your crossout, you can set it and then cross out something like Dark Ruler or Tactics or Thrust. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the main deck, at least. So we're gonna go on to the extra deck. All right. So for the extra deck, first we're playing one striker. It has good arrows. It has a good effect to search boot sector launch, and helps you end on at least a savage if all you have is like a tracer in your hand or something. Yeah, so it's pretty good for that reason. So we have Guard Dragon Pisty next. Great card to extend and locks you into dragons while it's on the field. But the effect to summon is great. You just have to have two link monsters pointing to the same zone, which is why this pairs well with a striker. We're also playing Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. Yep, Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. Great card for an interruption, helps you bounce like pesky spells or traps or field spells, continuous spells and traps that are trying to use their effects on the field, or maybe some kind of annoying monsters. It also lets you summon another dragon from the deck, so it helps you like get follow up or maybe some more interruption. And it has good like link zones pointing to like in a way that the striker and Pissy can point to the same zone. So it's a great card, and it's a light monster. Next, we're playing Quad Boral Dragon. Oh yeah, Quadboro Dragon. So yeah, Quadboro is great to help you make a good board if you gotten like hand trapped, or if you have a Dragon Link heavy hand and you want to go do Dragon Link plays. He enables that. Summons back rockets from the graveyard. If you discard a card and destroy like a Link monster, say, you can summon back rocket monsters from your graveyard based on that thing's Link rating. So yeah, it helps you get to boards like Savage, Seals, and Borderland, because you can make the Borderland the Savage at the bottom when you have the Seals at the top with this. So next we're playing one Romulus, Dragoon Knight Romulus. Yeah, Romulus is a great card. Um, at some point I maybe wanted to play him at 2, but right now he's good at 1. The extra X is pretty tight. You only get like 1 flex spot, to be honest. So he's good because he searches, Ravine, or he searches Glow, depending on what you need for your combo. And yeah, he's got good Link arrows to do your Striker and Pisty shenanigans with. So next, we're playing Delingerous Dragon. Delingerous Dragon pairs with Quad Boral, and also like if you see the combo video from yesterday that I posted before, he is good for just like extending in general. You don't have to use him with Quad Boral. Yeah, we're moving on. Last Link monster is Borderland Dragon. Great card. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Can't be targeted by monster effects. Is like Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. And yeah, like is an imperm that your opponent cannot respond to spell speed 4. You target a effect monster on the field and a rocket monster in your grave. Negate the effects of the monster on the field and then summon the rocket monster. So great for extending to good tower for people to try to get over. Really good part of the deck. Yeah, as we'll continue on, we're on to the XZ section. There's only one XZ actually. It's Heretic Dragon, King of Atum. He's great for extending, can summon any dragon from the deck, just makes their attack and defense 0, and does not negate their effects, thankfully, which is the whole reason why we play him. Yeah, great for the combo. You need him in the combo, so you gotta play 1 at least. Next, we are on to the Synchros. Dragoonity Knight Jadir. So Jadir is great. It's like a substitute for Chaos Ruler. So good. Search a level 4 lore, wing beast, or dragon from your deck to your hand, and then discard any dragon or wing beast, and it's a soft once per turn. Next, we're playing Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Yeah, Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. This thing tags itself out during the main phase for a Stardust Dragon. Then you can Synchro summon with monsters on your field, and those monsters summoned by this thing's effect. So if you choose to keep the Stardust Dragon, that and the monster that you summon after are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects for the turn. So you can make an unaffected Baron. You can do a lot of things with this card. It's really good. It helps you get into Baron because as you should know by now, you get locked at multiple levels during the combo. So you get locked into dragons only from the extra deck. When you use Remus's effect to come back from the grave, and when you use Tracer's effect later in the combo to summon a rocket, you get locked into dark monsters. So you get locked further, and now you're locked into dark dragon monsters at the end of the combo. But you use this on your opponent's turn, and you can summon Baron on their turn and play around that, which is awesome. Next, we are playing the Stardust Dragon. So yeah, Stardust Dragon is good for the deck. It pairs with the Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. It's also good against like destruction effect decks, like Unchained possibly. So we'll see how that matches up against that in the future. Yeah, good card. Next, we're moving on. We're playing Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. This is a great card. Kills Psychic and Punisher, kills Dragoon, negates a monster if it destroys a monster, negates and destroys a monster, yeah. So if it destroys a monster, it gains that monster's attack. If it battles a monster that's level 5 or higher, it gains that monster's attack during the damage step as well. That's how it can kill all those monsters that I mentioned. Great card. Glad I can play it in Dragon Link finally. Anyways, next we're moving on for Borderlord Savage Dragon. Classic card, as you all know. Targets a link monster on summon in your graveyard, summons it, not summons it, equips it to itself, gains half its attack, and gains Boral counters based on the monster's link rating. Each turn you can remove a Boral counter and negate a spell or trap your opponent, negate any card your opponent is trying to activate. Negates activations. Great. Big body and Omni negate. Next we're moving on, we're playing one Baron de Fleur. As I mentioned, you summon this on your opponent's turn since you're locked into dragons on your own turn. But it's a great card, Omni negate. In simple game states, this might win you the game. You can like pop a card on the field, keep attacking. Do some cool stuff with this. Next, the Spice. This is a flex spot, but I like to play this card, Bestial Dispatter. Dispatter is great. It can help you extend. It can help you break boards. It's a bestial monster. It synergizes with that whole engine, and it's got 3,500 attack. It's a great card. You can use it to negate a monster effect your opponent's using or destroy that monster. Like if you shuffle back, you have to shuffle back banished cards. So if you shuffle back your own banished card, you destroy the monster. If you shuffle back your opponent's card, you get to negate, which does come up. This is a flex spot though. In theory, it could help you play through Shifter as well, as I've seen a lot of decks do, but we're not playing huge bestial counts, and not a lot of we're not playing 3 Rocket Tracer either, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. But anyways, this deck is really fun. You can do anything you want with this side deck. Only thing I want to note is for the side deck, one card that I will play that's mandatory, since this deck takes so long to combo, takes at least around 10 minutes. You gotta play Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. So this card, as it reads, it's an activated effect, and it destroys everything on the field with equal or less attack than this, and it burns your opponent for 500 for each of those. So you can use this in time. You go full combo, you make this at the end, and then destroy some monsters on your field and burn your opponent in time to win the game. So this is a side card for me. That's the only side card I'm going to talk about, because everything else you can just play based on the meta and what your preference is. I just say you have to play this because you're going to be comboing for so long. The games are going to take a decent amount of time, possibly. So usually I go into time when I play this deck, and this is very crucial for that. Yeah, so that is the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe. And just let me know what you guys think, and what else you want to see from me next. Have a great day. Peace, everyone.